carry them a long way.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Giants, led out by their former 6th overall pick out of Duke back in 2019. Daniel Jones under center.
We're not even a quarter way into the season. He's already off to a pretty nice start. NFC Offensive Player of the Week in last week's game.
Yeah, week 2, he was electric. See what week 3 has in store. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. Throwing, Jones. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Shepard. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 3rd play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now Jones. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down carry for Barkley. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 81 yards.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Jones' throw taken in by Cook. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Dak Prescott and Dallas taking the field for their first possession. Dak now in his 7th season in charge of the Cowboys. 2-time Pro Bowler.
And it would be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterback shake off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
Going to be trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. A first down carry by Elliott. Down to about the 37. The numbers for Zeke from last week. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
Again, it's Elliott. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Prescott on 3rd and 2. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Schultz. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Now Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Dak's going to keep it. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. He's got it. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. It's a keeper with Prescott, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Dak Prescott, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. 4th and goal, and they just tell the leader of this offense to sneak it in there, and he got it done.
Yeah, all you're trying to do is follow the wedge that's created in front of you. Center, guards, tackles, just get low, fire out, and you get low right behind them and get it over the goal line.
Point after, right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. That time, a 9-play drive. And it was all capped off by Dak Prescott, keeping it and taking it in on the touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. He only gave them an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed him. Off of the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Jones, and brought in by the tight end Cook. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Back to throw. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack. A 3rd and long. You knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. It's fielded at the 45. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They're on the good side of this game right now with a lead, but they were on the bad side last week in that loss to Cincinnati. So now trying to make amends. Now, a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. The incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now the throw on 3rd down knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position.
And now the up man has it. It's a fake. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun, Jones. Little out route here, complete to Shepard. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Sterling Shepard's in his 7th season with the New York Giants, and his #1 goal for this one, stay healthy for the full 17 games. After that, he wants to post his dependable 60 catches a season.
Barkley hit and the ball pops free. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Gets it down to the 32. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
The Prescott to Schultz there for the Cowboy first.
Prescott to the right side, incomplete to Washington. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And again, it's Prescott. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Kayvon Thibodeau. And the Giants are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Jones now on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jones. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But based on the last 2 play calls we just witnessed, the word conservative is not in their playbook. Incomplete, and then they decide to throw deep from this point on the field. That's a team that's really getting after it.
And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, where it was the Panthers who were able to come away with the home victory. Christian McCaffrey, over 100 yards in the victory with 2 touchdown runs as well. From there, we're off to check out another game, and they were victorious in that one over the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars. Justin Herbert, sharp in the victory, as his guys bounced back from a tough start to the year to claim victory number 1. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie, see what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Nick Chubb, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. With that, let's take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Cowboys. And even though they've got the lead, they're likely going over ways they can improve the running game, as they didn't find a whole lot of success in those first 2 quarters.
A no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. Brought down on the play by Kayvon Thibodeau. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. On play action, Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Tenth carry now for Elliott. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 51 yards rushing for him now to this point. Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas 1st down. They go to Elliott again. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Prescott. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 12-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with career touchdown number 70. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Well, they certainly have their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw here pulled in by Galladay.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jones on first down. Jones hit and the ball's out. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Past the 20. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Point after here coming up. And it is now 21-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away. Return. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field.
Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Now Jones throwing on first down, being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Jones. Here's Tony on the quick slant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16. Back to throw. Jones to Shepard, complete over the middle.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes.
They overload him that time of the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. After the sack on first down, Jones.
That one into the hands of Shepard downfield.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26. Operating from the gun, Jones. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Jabril Cox, his 2nd sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
The 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. I mean, what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 28-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Giants.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And that one is knocked down, but I don't think it's going to matter. The defense looked like they jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Looking to throw. Jones. Flush to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Jones throw caught by Tony.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Let's go. Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Jones. That's complete to Tony. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Jones throw on target to Shepard. And he's got room. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Graham Gano on for the extra point. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. That time a 6-play drive. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. Now a hit and a loose football. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing Jones to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now Jones. This is caught. Touchdown. Jared Cook. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point try good by Gano. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally. But here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Down inside the 10. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Well, Prescott here to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Cowboys, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year.
And they will head home for next week's contest. That is against Washington.
Meanwhile, for the Giants, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears.